Welcome back to the Craft Cave. Today we'll be taking a look at these first miniatures I have got from Reaper. Links for each of these will be in the description down below. First up we have Dragoth. He will be the project I do after I finish these next two. This is Dinar, the male assassin, and then Mellonir, the Windrunner. And this will be the one that we will be painting today. So I'll put these other two away, open this up and take a look at them. Now we do notice that there's a lot of great detail on this miniature. And there's only one other part that we'll have to glue on today. And the main reason I picked this miniature out is because of the cloak on the back. I wanted to practice with the highlighting and transitions. Then next we'll prime it, so we have a good base coat to work off of, and also give us a chance to look at all the highlights so we can have a good mental map of where to place those once we start the value sketching. So our first step here is to take our white paint and just go over all of those highlighted areas that we were able to see after it was primed. Then once this step is done, we'll have a nice map to go off of as we start to add color into this model. So the first color we're going to add to this model is our lightest green, just over all of the white highlights we put onto it. And after we get our green highlights applied to the model, we will go in with the brown, since this will be the second most prominent color on this model with the leather and cloth tunic. Then now we're going to go through with our next shade down of green to start outlining all of the highlights so that we're able to get a nice smooth transition from our highlights to our shadows. And now that we've got all those in primarily, we're going to go back over with a lighter green and really just touch up all those highlights and wet blend it down into the other greens more to smooth out that transition as much as possible. Now unfortunately at this point I lost a lot of the footage that I had where I put in the hair and sword and shield. Then for the sword I just started out with a dark blue and wet blended it down to a nice light white blue almost. And then went over the edges just to really get a nice edge on that blade. And here's the final product. I ended up really happy with how this turned out, and I'm looking forward to doing the next Reaper miniature I have. I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one.